Hello, this is Will from JourneyToWallStreet.blogspot.com. I'm here for the review of trades on April 23rd, 2012. So as you can see here from my results, I did not have a very good day today. None of my losses was really that bad. It's just a bunch of ideas that didn't work. I mean, the majority of these trades were C trades. The best trade I had was probably in Bidu, which I thought it was an A trade, but unfortunately, I I was busy at work and I couldn't actively manage my open position um, that I had when I left home. But it's okay, just a lot of paper cuts. So with that said, let's go to the trades. One of my first trades was in MHP. A pretty simple setup. I mean, still just a C trade. Pull back here, short when it took out the low. I expected a little more follow through, but it really didn't do anything. I probably should have covered here, but it just wasn't really worth the risk versus reward. I was eventually stopped out there for a little loss. Sndk, I was looking at the lower time frame. Maybe that wasn't a great idea, but I got this pullback. I went long when it took out the high, and as you can see, the next candle it just dropped out of it. Maybe it would have made more sense if I was looking at a longer time frame. I don't know. It still doesn't really look that great. Maybe this inside bar here. I don't know. I just didn't have a good morning. Next trade was in Cree. Again, I was in the shorter time frame. Cree is super weak off the open. I try to short this pull in. Short when it took out the high or the low, and I stopped out about right there in this green candle here. GG alerted to me because it had a 3-2-1 buy setup, which is essentially a long wide range bar and a 15-minute inside bar at the top. Took the long above, and as you can see, got stopped out right there. Amln, so it's more or less a tape trade. I saw that 25.30 was somewhat of a level in the pre-market for a while, and basically I was just trying to trade around that level, and as you can see, it didn't really do much, so I got stopped out of here as well. Intc, can't see it as clearly, but you can see here. You see it more clearly here. Very clear buyer here. Very clear. So I got position long. I mean, if you think about it, it looks just like a little flag, and very clear buyer. So that didn't work out. I got stopped out. Bidu, I really like this trade. It's just too bad that I didn't get to manage it. But kind of like this pullback, and then if you see at the very peak of this pullback, you see a 13-minute inside bar, right? And on top of that, this 140 is a level on Bidu. So it's a short with a 13. It's a pullback with a 13-minute inside bar right in front of a key technical level. Ideally, what I wanted to do was cover somewhere down here to kind of reduce my risk and just make the trade. Of course, I was expecting a much stronger follow through, but I mean, once Bidu started trading like this, and started to do kind of like a channel. I knew I was pretty much in trouble with this position, but my hands were tied and I could not log in to to close the position. But I mean, I only had very small size, and my risk, and I had a defined risk, so I just let myself get stopped out. I wasn't too panicked about it, but I'm just overall disappointed with what happened. So that's it for my day trades. Let me quickly go over some of my swing trades. UA, it took a really strong dip earlier today. My stop was below 97, so it did not stop me out. It did not stop me out, and I'm still in the trade. So it's looking okay still. See, there's an inside A here, so I'll move my stop up below this area. EL, not very good. Almost stopped me out today, but I'll give it a couple of days or two. I really want to see it trade hold above this area or above it, but we shall see. BVUS, same story, different day. Still stuck in this channel here. RENN doesn't look as good now. It kind of went higher in the after hours, so we'll see how it looks tomorrow. But my stop is below 650 now. New position I'm in is in Zynga. It had a lot of very tight consolidation here, and then it started to have a big volume spike up through this levels. I mean, we're pretty much looking at the IPO low, so stop below 8 might be okay, but let's see how this is going to play out. One final note is I was actually in some Netflix puts today. I bought it this morning when it was trading about 102s around here. I decided that Coinstar, when it released or leaked its earnings, it was some record number of profits or whatever because it gapped up like crazy. So my mindset was Coinstar's gain is probably Netflix losses, and plus with all the other crap that Netflix has been dealing with, and I mean, sort of a bear flag here, and I don't know. I just think Netflix is pretty much done until they can really get some better content or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a fundamental trader, but I just thought that puts would be the way to go. And as you can see, it dropped all the way down to 84.90. Who knows? It might be able to hit the low 80s and maybe in the 75s. There's really not much support area until down there, but we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. I have to be on bright and early just in case I need to go long some shares to pin my weekly put options. Okay, that's it for that. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Hopefully I have more time to trade and be in some better positions. I know there's a ton of earnings out this week. We have things like AT&T, UTX, 3M, Coach, Philip, whatever that is. No, not that. What else? BHI usually is pretty decent after earnings. So these are reporting pre-market. Then we also have after hours. We have big names like Apple, um, Bidu, Juniper. So it should be a interesting day tomorrow. Maybe I'll be better prepared in the morning and hopefully trade a lot better. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.